Holy shit.
Because, you know, it's all that third-party stuff like Music Machine and my actual Red Label BMX, not the TNT version, but the Atari one. It's all put up, you know.
See, this is why we need to get a bigger fire safe, dear, because I don't have enough room for the valuable stuff.
I told you to ask Jason about what to buy.
Yeah, what's your recommendation?
Well, on a fire safe?
Yeah.
A real fire safe, they don't sell them at Cabela's. You know what I mean? Those you're gonna have to go. A real data safe. It's going to be considered a data safe. It's going to protect data for up to an hour, up to 2,000 degrees. Those big, huge gun safes that are beautiful looking and they're felt lined on the inside, they literally are rated for 15 minutes at 1,000 degrees. That is not even a reasonable amount of time for
a house to burn down.
Especially data. Yeah. My fire safe is rated at 2 hours at 2,500 degrees. And cassette tapes would be okay in it. However, the safe empty is it's like 1,300, 1,400 pounds or something like that. It ruins carpet as it rolls over it. You know what I mean? Even on a roller, because it's just so heavy to move. And actually,
and I assume this is like a 4-digit safe then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if it ever messed up, it'd cost so much money to get into it. That'd be the worst fear, is if you had a fire and something happened to your ability to enter the safe, them breaking into it. What would it do for inside? But also, I was told when I bought the safe is that nothing inside is smoke proof or typically waterproof, because that's just the way they're designed, because they can't seal them. It has this weird triangle seals on it, you know, as it closes.
Right.
But so everything in it's double bagged and sealed too. So smoke wouldn't mess with it. But man, I mean, anything's going to be better than nothing.
Right.
You know, so if you got a big safe, but I mean, the investment's going to be huge. It's going to be $2,000-$3,000 minimum for a real safe. You know.
So even like you're saying, any like safe you could buy at Office Max would be better than nothing, but it just wouldn't be rated for long times at exposed heat.
Yeah, I don't think there's probably anything at a typical retail store that's going to work. You'll have to special order if you really want to protect what's in there, or I think you might be just kind of wasting your money. It does protect it from thieves, but you want something so big the thieves can't move it, theoretically, and then you want to put
something so durable that if like lightning hits the house and your house is on fire, it's going to survive.
Yeah, and you know, this is considered data. You know, all these, because the plastic and stuff would melt and everything. So,
well, that's how I used to get away with sending stuff to Al by media mail, because I would always label it as tapes or media.
Yeah, and yeah, now they
frown on that.
Yeah. But there's still, I've seen some really nice safes. I think it would be 100 times better than have it sitting on a shelf. At least if you had it in something, it would protect you at least from pipes bursting. Small house fire with lots of smoke damage, it would protect it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I freaked out about putting little Samson into the fire safe, because we had some water leak into the basement, and I had it sitting on the shelf in the NES collection, and I'm like, oh no! Pulled that out and put it in the fire safe.
It sucks that we have to put some of these things up
that we actually want to have out and look at and play with.
Yeah, it does really suck owning something you can't really have readily available. But
then there's emulation for that. You can always...
Yeah, and then you're also, you know, it's not easily replaceable anymore, either because it's cost too much or it's just not available. You know, there's games just aren't available.
Plus, it's just become so competitive now with everybody trying to get a complete set of everything.
Yeah, everybody needs the same things. Everybody's missing the exact same titles.
Supply and demand.
Yeah.
Again, why?
And there's people with a lot more money now than ever in this hobby, which is fine. You know what I mean?
At least it's keeping the hobby alive and making it popular and getting more things like Game Chasers out there that they're actually focusing on it now.
Yeah, we got the Nintendo Quest coming out, the movie Nintendo Quest. That's going to be really neat. And they went. Did you hear about that?
No, actually, I don't know the details.
Oh, Nintendo Quest. It's really neat. It's a film crew and one guy, and he set out. They were going to collect every single Nintendo game loose in the United States.
Basically, what I did.
In 1 month.
Oh, no way.
Without using the internet. And they drove all over Canada and the United States, everywhere, in 1 month, just collecting games. And they came to trading games. They went to all the stores. They had interviews with lots of famous people in the industry, and it was a real good time. It was a real good time. It's coming out.
But did they even come close?
I don't know. We don't know yet. Some people have seen the movie, but I haven't seen it. So
Yeah, I honestly don't think in 1 month you could do it. Even if you went to all 50 states, even if you flew to Hawaii and back, and even if you went up to Canada and went to all the provinces, I don't think you could do it.
We had a great time. We actually emptied a lot of the contents of the safe out and had it all on a table. You know what I mean? Little Samson's there and all the Panesians and everything. He's like, so, do you want to sell any of these? I'm like, no, man, I can't. And he's like, he encountered that everywhere he went. Collectors, and some people did sell pieces.
Well, that was the same way when the Game Chasers went to the con in Canada. There was one guy there that had like 3 boxed Little Samsons, and they finally talked him into taking a deal because they didn't have anything they could trade, and he wasn't going to let them buy it outright. So they gave him as much trade as they could, and promised him more to come later, and gave him like $200, and was finally able to barter their way into getting one.
That's fun. That's really fun. I like that. This is some of my old favorite stuff.
Oh yeah, I've got that too.
I know, I figured you did. This is when the hobby was really fun with people making stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it was enjoyable.
Wasn't it Roman that made that?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff made by him.
Oh yeah, most of my reproductions of the double enders are from him.
Exactly. There it is, the Malachi Gauntlet. You know,
and he always, I'm sure he told you this every time he sold you one too. He's like, you can't sell that to anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. My newest thing, you know, he got married and his wife was, she's designing the boxes, and she made these two. I believe that she made these two.
Nice. Well, yeah, that looks like it's custom.
Oh, no, she made, but herself, she usually puts her name on it. Shy One.
Yep.
Yeah, she made these boxes. They're beautiful. Stuff like this doesn't bother me, you know what I mean?
No.
But beautiful boxes for games that never had boxes.
Exactly.
You know? Exactly. But now this, this is fun, but now this homebrew stuff, I just stopped. It just got out of control with people just doing it just for the money, no love for the games.
Right.
You know, and it just, I used to collect every single homebrew.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I stopped like 5 years ago. Now I only pick and choose.
These are full of every single Atari Age game ever made.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I used to love buying them 2 or 3 at every single show.
I got these stackable plastic containers at home that can hold like 14 front to end and then like 4 on the side. And I've got like 5, 6, 7 of those full of the Atari homebrews and limited release ones.
Yeah, I used to love them, but then it just got people obsessed with making them for money.
Right. Well, it's the same way with the Nintendo homebrews too. Like, how many different versions of Super Mario 3 can somebody come up with and reprogram and put out on a cart?
We know this guy. He lives in Omaha.
Yep.
Yeah.
We met him once.
What's his name now? I can't remember.
Bob.
I didn't. Yeah, his business name though.
I just remember his name.
It probably says it on it. Because he made some of the same stuff that Atari Age made. So I didn't. Pack Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he really does it anymore as a big time like he used.
No, he was already pretty much out of it when we met him.
Yeah.
But I got a bunch of good stuff from him. Like, he sold me a bunch of Sega Master games for $1 each because he's like, take them, take whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, miscellaneous Game Gear stuff. Some of a little bit more modern stuff. I don't have very much of it.
I actually need a better Game Gear because I've got one that's got a really scratched up screen and I've tried to fix it myself and it's plastic just doesn't cooperate.
This is a complete PS1 collection without greatest hits. This wall would kill you if it fell.
Yeah.
Can you imagine death by PS1? It'd be an honorable death in the video game nerd heaven. How'd you die? PS1 games.
See, mine aren't on racks like these. I have these CD spinners that hold like 25 on each side, so I've got like 2 or 3 spinners full of PS1 games.
Here's my Imagic kiosk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a neat piece. It does not deserve to be down there. It's temporary until I can find...
I like what you put in it.
Yeah, I don't have boxes for some of those games.
Everything in here is awesome, a gem, fascinating,
There's neat stuff
all of
hiding.
the above.
There's neat stuff hiding everywhere. Here's a Lightspan collection. The PS1 educational games.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those are cool. I like them. And then...
You'd never guess who I got all of my in television, intellectual games, and the keyboard, and boxed games, and all of them from.
Sean Kelly.
Nope. Ed Siegler.
Oh.
Just got rid of all his stuff one day and said, "You want it? You can have it." I'm like, "Yeah, how much? Quote me a price. I'll take everything you got." That's how I got my X-Men. Actually, was from him.